Hi, welcome to my day. Just in case you're interested in a garden tour, it is almost July and I can show you what I have so far. I am doing some new things this year. I have tomatoes over here, which might not be getting enough sun where I put them because I forgot about the tree being full, but I was rotating things and this is where they ended up. So I have my big tomatoes here, and I'm doing California weave to hold them up, and then the Romas, and then I have grape tomatoes here. And I'm using the Ula pots buried in the ground, which is just terracotta pots. And so the water seeps through the sides as the roots drink from it, and then I just fill them every couple days. Over here, we have zinnias and carrots and zucchinis, which I was trying to do tying them up, but it's proving to be a little bit harder than I thought. I need to get back out here and put another tie on them. And here we have some corn. Then we have some red beets, which some of them are getting pretty big. I could probably dig some up. First year doing onions and garlic, so here's some onions, and then spinach and dill, and this is the garlic. And this onion, look how big. They're so cool. And then we have some lettuce in there. There's no Ula pots in this except for the zucchini. This one I have Ula pots here. I tried a kind of a wild planting method to try to keep from having to water so much. So we have stevia, which is, I tell the kids, it's a sugar plant and you can pick it off and eat it. More flowers. I have cilantro, pepper plants, which the cucumbers are taking over. I think there's a pepper down here somewhere. There's my first pepper. There he is. Then we have the pots in here too. And then lots of cucumbers. And this is the first year I'm seeing lantern flies on my cucumbers. There's one bugger right there. Stinker. Can't see it. Anyways, so we have pickling cucumbers on this one, and then we have the English cucumbers, which that one's about ready, almost. And then over here we have a bunch of peppers, snacking peppers, hot peppers, jalapenos, yeah. And then there's some volunteer tomatoes here, which I didn't pull. And then I'm trying to do the loofahs here, but the first two seeds I planted, I think got eaten or didn't come up or something. So I had to start over again. And the asparagus is now growing up to get stronger for next year. I gotta put something to hold that up. Yes. Okay, over here I did a crazy amount of planting too. So I did tomato cages upside down, and then I planted green beans around them. Around these Ula pots are just one pot instead of two. That way, because the root systems of green beans are a little bit like shallower in depth than like tomatoes and cucumbers are. So I only did one pot in there. And then I have potatoes that I found in the basement that I missed in the spots around that. Hopefully soon we'll get some green beans. And then to repel pests, we've got nasturtium and the alyssum. Yeah, so this one also has the alyssum. And then we got parsley. And I think that's a rosemary, I believe. I forgot how big the potatoes got when I buried them in there. But that's all right. These are such pretty nasturtiums. And this bed, I have a bunch of potatoes. And I have peanuts, which not many came up because the pill bugs like to eat those. But I just planted some more here. hopefully they do okay. Hello, little peanuts. So, yeah, that's what I have as far as vegetables go this year. I'm excited to dig up the potatoes and then maybe put some more tomatoes in because I want to do more spaghetti sauce this year and salsa and less pickles because goodness gracious, I had way too many pickles. So we'll see. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I didn't do anything over there because I ran out of time with Miles' surgery and stuff. Oops, sorry, that's my hand. I did do some corn in the back and some chamomile, and we're going to see how they do. And I planted some cantaloupe and pumpkins and watermelon, so I've never done well with those kind of things, so we'll see how they do. I'm going to spare you the walk back there. We do have some berries and stuff too, but that's what I've got going on right now. Everything looks full and crazy, and I'm just waiting for things to ripen to get started on the whole process of everything, but it's fun seeing it and watering them and doing the trellising and stuff. So we'll see. I have the cucumbers going up. I don't know how much further they can go. I think I'm just going to prune them because they're trying to take over the whole garden. But yeah, that's what we have. So thanks for watching. You're made on purpose and God loves you, and share your smile with others. Have a good day.